guys, welcome to the outside of my house. So this is our Christmas tree over here. You can't see it, but I figured I'd film outside today because it's really nice. It's kind of cold because I live in a desert, so it's normally warmer, but it's kind of colder tonight, but I still think it's nice. Today I'll be doing nutrition for ballet dancers. Anyway, so today I will be talking about dancers' nutrition, and it's part of a video series I started before Christmas, and I figured I'd start making regular ballet videos. I've done like how I sell my point shoes and other things. You can check out the playlist on my channel, ballet videos, and they're all on there. I'm going to continue it even after Christmas because I didn't get to do all the videos I wanted to do before Christmas. And so coming up, I'm going to be doing what's in my dance bag, ballet goals for the new year, and things like that. So one of the really cool things that my studio does is a nutrition class. We do it once every month, and it's really fun. We get to like talk about different things that you can eat before and after dance. So I figured I'd share some of that with you. Something my nutrition teacher talked about at the very first nutrition class we had was to view food as fuel and focus on meeting your body's nutritional needs. And I thought that was really cool to know that you should think of food more as fuel than just eating everything inside. It's just to fuel your body for what you need to do. So with that in mind, let's continue. First I'm going to start off with what to eat before dance. And alright, so before dance, some things that my teacher suggested prior to class, 5 to 30 minutes, pretzels, crackers, banana. I actually recently just got some pretzels. They were on sale, and they're just really easy to get. And you can put them in a little like Ziploc bag and just put them in your dance bag. I know in my dance bag I have a little pencil container, and I put these simply made. They're from Target. I'll insert a picture here. They're these strawberry fruit slices, and they are delicious, but they're also very good. And so it's a spread at Target, and they have a bunch of other things like granola bars, so you can get good stuff there, and it's really good for you. It's like not artificial and stuff. They don't have high fructose corn syrup. They have a lot of good things there. So that's what to eat 5 to 30 minutes before dance. And then 15 to 60 minutes before dance, you can have like an energy bar. I know it's really hard to find like good energy bars. They're always chock full of sugar, but some are really good, and you just have to look for them in the right places. So you can look at like Trader Joe's Cliff Bars. Those are sometimes good depending on what you're looking to get in your energy bars. And then 2 to 4 hours prior to class, you should have a full meal, and that should be able to fuel you for your dancing. And I know that's sometimes hard because I have classes like on Mondays. They start at 4:30. And so like 2 hours before that would be like 2:30, and that's not like lunchtime or any meal time. So like those days where you're at dance during dinner time, that's kind of hard. So just make sure you pack the right things like fruit and granola bars. And you can always keep like a lunchbox with you and an ice pack just in case. Something you'll always remember is to drink water. I know it's really hard because you're in class and some teachers don't let you bring water bottles in, but at our studio, our teacher recommends taking a sip of water every like 2 combinations of bar or so, if you can. And what we can do is like we can put our water bottle next to the bar just in case we need to take a sip here or there. But don't drink a bunch of water at a time. So like I bet you will experience this when you're in class and you just got a water break after like an hour, and you like drink like 5 or 10 gulps of water, and then you during combinations like jumping, like you can hear it. It's really embarrassing, but just don't drink too much water. Just drink a couple sips at a time. Anyway, so then after dance, these are the things that you should eat. A sports drink, and it's really hard to find good sports drinks as well. Just be careful what you find. Like they can be full of sugars as well and high fructose corn syrup sometimes, so just be careful and check the ingredients. I have to check the ingredients because I have allergies to peanuts and cottonseed oil, and so I have to check the ingredients on everything. So I'm looking for sugars and things already, so just check the ingredients. Granola bar, dried fruit, and a half bagel are good for after 90 minutes of dancing. And then after all your classes or rehearsals, within an hour, you should have like a banana or a granola bar. So basically, 5 to 30 minutes before class, you should have a banana or like pretzels, and then after class, an hour after your class, you should have a banana or a granola bar. And then lunch, here are some lunch ideas. Salad with chicken or other protein. And that's just really easy. Like sometimes we get these packaged salads, and you can just add sliced up chicken to it. We get rotisserie chicken, and you can cut it with scissors. And then tomato mozzarella sandwich. Those things are good. Just saying. And then dinner, steak and potatoes. That's a good option. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is foods that help heal. If you've recently had an injury, this is definitely something you'd like to focus on. She said dance is rough on the joints. I mean, everyone knows that. There's more to pain relief than wraps, like compression and anti-inflammatories and Aleve and Advil. I mean, you can't get healed just by taking medication. That's not what it is. So nutrients right on your dinner plate can help decrease soreness and stiffness in your muscles, joints, bones, everything. So I don't know if any of you have heard this, but there's this thing called RICE for injuries or just like soreness. Rest. So it's an acronym. Rest, ice, compression, elevation. So those are things that can help if you have an injury. But anyway, food to help injuries. Papaya. This is really good. It's chock full of vitamin C, so definitely eat that. So it helps the body heal by eliminating free radicals. Nuts and seeds, they contain vitamin E, protein, and healthy monounsaturated fats. That's a big word. It forms new tissue, heals injured tissue, controls normal wear and tear. So nuts and seeds. So now that we're on to nuts and seeds, I found these amazing pumpkin seeds at Trader Joe's. So what they are is they're pumpkin seeds, but they're pumpkin spice too. I'll insert a picture here. And these are delicious. They're literally sweet, but they also are really good, and they fill you up. Like, they're really satisfying. They're amazing. Go look for them. Use that picture and look in the seeds and nuts area. You'll find them. They're delicious. They're $2.99. So they're not too expensive, but they're like a treat. They're like dessert. They're delicious. Then whey protein. Injured dancers need protein. It prevents muscle breakdown and helps rebuild tissue. So whey protein, you can find this in like big jars. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like I use protein in smoothies. Like we have a big blender. It's called a Blend Tech. I definitely recommend it. My mom makes smoothies about every day. Sometimes even twice a day for like at morning time, at breakfast, and then before dance. And we make them with like cacao, C-A-C-A-O. It's delicious. It's like chocolate, but it's as long as it's 72%, it's very good for your body. So we use that, and then we use fruit and veggies like kale, strawberries, cherries. We buy frozen fruit at Costco, and so that's what we get. And then we also add protein. And so we'll add like whey protein or other things. So whey protein is a good, it gives the healing process a boost. So get whey protein and add it to smoothies. And yeah, spinach. This is something you can add to smoothies as well. So put like spinach, and just look up spinach smoothie recipes. We found this amazing one, and pretty much any smoothie recipe that has sweet like fruit in it, you can add protein to, just to give it that protein effect. And so what spinach does is it repairs and replaces the tissue that lines organs and blood vessels, recovery from stress fractures. Antioxidants help your body fight and prevent damage from toxins and free radicals. So free radicals are created when you dance and exercise. So it helps, the antioxidants help fight the free radicals. So this is what it's all about. It's all about the antioxidant ACEs, vitamin A, C, E, and then selenium. So vitamin A can be found in orange fruits and vegetables like cantaloupe and sweet potatoes. Vitamin C can be found in citrus fruits like oranges and bell peppers. And I heard from somebody that mangoes have like way more vitamin C than oranges. So you might want to do a little bit of research about that yourself, but try mango. Vitamin E, for the ACEs part, nuts, seeds, and vegetable oil. So we use, what do we use? What was that? Avocado oil. Oh, it's delicious. Like, it tastes really good, and it also can be heated up to like some crazy amount, like past 400 degrees, like 500 degrees or something like that. It's crazy. But we use canola oil isn't the best oil for you. I mean, you can have it, but I guess it's not the best. It's what I've heard. But we use avocado oil, coconut oil for like smoothies and stuff, and then we use canola oil most of the time for popcorn. But I can't have popcorn because I have braces. Anyway, when I get those off, I'm really excited to, yeah, off topic. Anyway, selenium can be found in seafood and whole grains. So whole grains would be in like bread, seafood would be like shrimp and lobster, but lobster is so expensive. Yeah. But I love having it when I go up to the Maine area, like the northeast. Yeah, I like having lobster. I love lobster. I mean, what would lobster be without butter? Anyway, so under the vitamin E part would be the pumpkin seeds I mentioned earlier. So, yes. So, if you want ideas of what to pack in your dance bag, I would suggest these strawberry sliver bars I showed at the beginning of the video. Oranges, apples, cantaloupe, and then you could bring like so you could all put that all in a lunchbox, and then like sweet potatoes, you could like cook one and put it in some wrap or something, and then the nuts, like you could do, I lost my train of thought here. Sunflower seeds, those are delicious. Get those, almonds, walnuts, and cashews. So you can just put some into a Ziploc bag and use those for your dance bag. And then also seafood, that's kind of hard to bring to dance, but whole grains, you could buy like whole grain bread and then make a sandwich, something like that. Okay, let's see if I have anything else for you. Yes. Ways to maintain energy. Liquid recovery drinks such as Emergency with the, so it's EMERGENCE. It's like it contains vitamin C, and most of the time people drink it when they're sick, but it's very good for recovery, and contains electrolytes. So I'll insert a picture of that here. So some good ideas kind of before like rehearsals or after, a whole wheat bagel or half bagel okay, so this is something I can't have, but peanut butter. I have almond butter, and it tastes a lot like peanut butter, but it's an alternative for people like me who are allergic to peanuts. And then something really good to have is yogurt with granola and or fruit in it. So like you could have yogurt with banana, blueberry, and strawberry, something in it, and then like mix it all around. And then, so it's good to replenish fluids and electrolytes after a performance. And then if a rehearsal or performance lasts more than 2 hours, try sipping a sports drink during it. Yeah. So one thing to think about when you're doing all of this is to be light on the sugar and high on protein. And then something a lot of people don't really agree with is that you should have low fat. It's actually better to have high fat, so I wouldn't suggest buying low fat yogurt, low fat bagels, stuff like that, because it's actually better to have high fat, because fat doesn't actually make you fat unless you have like a lot of it. So yeah, just you might want to research that a little bit more too. So these are 4 food groups that you're supposed to think about when you're eating. So get 1 or 2 out of each of these when you eat. So superfoods, blueberries, kale, broccoli, or beets. So you could have broccoli or whatever you want to eat. And then energizers, oats, brown rice, quinoa, and sweet potatoes. Quinoa is delicious. It's kind of like rice, but it's just really good for you. And then bone builders / muscle repairers, low-fat yogurt. Now, again, you could just do normal yogurt. And I get this Greek yogurt called ZOI, and it's delicious. Again, it's kind of high on sugar, but it's better than a lot of other alternatives. Cottage cheese eggs, turkey, tofu, and lentils. Okay, then fats and oils. Olive oil, flax oil, canola oil, pesto, hummus, walnuts, and almonds. So pesto and hummus you could put on crackers. So you could have those like kind of as a refresher, like before class or after class. Yes, and so those are the 4 food groups that you should get one out of each meal. Okay. So that is the extent of my video today. I hope you have been enjoying my videos. Be sure to check out my recent performance videos under dance, the section on my YouTube channel. It's also under a playlist. If you look under the playlist, it's WVCB Second Sunday Performance. I got a lot of videos up on there. There's ballet variations from the Nutcracker, and then I was in tap and jazz. I wasn't in ballet this year, but I take ballet. Obviously, I do ballet in Point, but I wasn't in any ballet dances at this performance. Okay, so thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you have had a great Christmas, and thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and you focused on the real reason for the season, Jesus Christ's birth. And I hope you have a very, very happy new year. And I'm so excited to share more of my life with you guys and more of my tips and tricks. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Silent night, holy night, all is calm.